Just 6 days left, ladies and gentlemen, and only 3 days left till the final trailer. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie, welcome back to another Dark Deception video here on the freaking channel. So we're getting real close. The walls are closing in. It's gonna get a lot surreal because we've never been, first of all, this close, number one, and number two, it's gonna be a little hard to accept the reality and the fact that it's actually happening. So we got a couple of Dark Deception news that I wanted to share with you guys. First things first, I wanted to start with Mascot Mayhem Zone 1 or Joy Joy Gang Zone 1. So last time we shared this pic with you, it wasn't a full, it was a banner Dark Deception used, but then they later posted full picture, the 16:9 picture on their Instagram, and as you can see on your screens, they said the caption is "Be seeing you soon, buddy." I think it's a quote from Lucky the Rabbit, but as you can see, this is the full-blown 16:9 Zone 1 of Mascot Mayhem, the place where you'll be chased by none other than freaking Joy Gang, and it looks disgusting, it looks nasty, and I don't know if Vince said this somewhere, but if you compare this with a teaser we got a long time ago, if you compare this with the other one, this one looks a little low res, so maybe this teaser is specifically from low settings, but if it is, it's a great thing because even on low res it looks real good. The lighting is good. Like I said before, my position on this is very clear. I'm gonna miss fog, I'm gonna miss bluish lighting. It really gave Joy Joy Land an abandoned yet haunted feeling because of the fog and blueness. It basically resembles that haunted feeling, but now it looks more abandoned and less haunted. But like I said, we can't judge it just yet. We have 6 days left till we get our hands on it ourselves. Do let me know, where do you stand in all this? I still love it. I still feel like it looks disgustingly good. Team at Close Entertainment, Vince, Nix, and Pen, they are talented as heck, so all credits to them. We'll see how it goes. We might even see a glimpse of this in-game when Chapter 4 trailer drops in just 3 days. And if you're still unsure if Dark Deception is releasing in 6 days, well, ladies and gentlemen, be sure now because Dark Deception officially tweeted 6 days left. And they've been tweeting this for days now, and if it weren't to be delayed, they wouldn't have. They're sticking to it, so that means it's happening. It's real. Also, congratulations, Dark Deception, for getting 30K on Twitter. You guys deserve it. Well, freaking down. So now we gotta talk about a little bit Monsters and Mortals. Stick with me, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love me that I'm covering this. So out of nowhere, yesterday, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach got an update, and it was Freddy and Friends on Tour Episode 2. So we reacted to it here on the channel. You might have already seen it, and it was disgusting because by the end of that episode, an insane thing happened. Take a look. Sun is shining and moon. Oh! Did we get a jump scare? Dude, we just got jump scared by Sun animatronic and Moon animatronic. Is there any development update on this? The one is sticking there. What the fuck? Wait! Yeah, I was really shocked. I was surprised. I was like, how did this even happen? And I tweeted about it, and we had such a great time yesterday talking about just Five Nights at Freddy's. I completely forgot about Dark Deception yesterday because I was so much into FNAF, but Monsters and Mortals took the opportunity and they tweeted out this, saying, quote, "Would the FNAF community want to see a FNAF guest DLC in Monsters and Mortals?" I was like, would they want? Sucker, they should get this. It's a must have DLC for Monsters and Mortals because both communities deserve it. I even tweeted out saying one day it'll happen. I'm positive, I'm optimistic. I don't care how long it's gonna take, but I proposed the idea that hey, after Chapter 4 and after Security Breach drops either later this year or early next year, Close Entertainment will be working on Chapter 5 and Steelwood Studios will be working on it either for the DLC or something else. Regardless, they would have a big time before their next thing. Hey, so why not just collab and, you know, let FNAF come into Monsters and Mortals? That would be the peak of Dark Deception x FNAF. It would be the peak of indie horror collab. So 90% people agree out of the 3,000 that voted, so that shows you the interest is there. Do you want to see FNAF x Dark Deception? Do let me know. I'll have a video on it sometime after Chapter 4. And finally, this is the big update regarding Monsters and Mortals. They say on Twitter, quote, "Dark Deception's Crazy Carnival map from Chapter 3 will be added to the base game when Yandere Simulator guest DLC launches." And not only that, you're also getting all Dark Deception Chapter 4 characters will be added. in that update as well. So let me wrap it up for you guys. Chapter 3 Crazy Carnival map, Yandere Simulator DLC, and Chapter 4 characters, which all will be monsters obviously, Joy Joy Gang, Reaper Nurses, and the last level Barely Buried. Those monsters alongside the map of Crazy Carnival will be launching on the base game for free, and then you have Yandere Simulator DLC, which is a paid DLC. You're gonna get that. So this is gonna be one big update. I even said this, that this could be the biggest update since Silent Hill DLC or Silent Hill DLC. Seriously, Plus, you guys are doing insane, crazy, seriously. Like, look at this. Even Vince tweeted out yesterday saying, in 2 years we've dropped Monsters and Mortals, plus 3 DLCs, 3 wraps, Dartism Chapter 4, which is coming in just 2 days, and we're almost done with Evil Nun the Broken Mask, which is big news. And I feel like after Chapter 4 and Yandere Simulator DLC and the base game DLC with Crazy Carnival Chapter 4 characters, the next big thing would be Evil Nun the Broken Mask before we move on to Chapter 5. So there's a lot coming. And they also said not to mention our progress on Dartism Chapter 5. Listen, we don't know how much progress has been done on Chapter 5. We'll only learn it after Chapter 4. And then they also said, compared to some other popular games that just dropped or are in development, we're doing alright. Enough said. Forgot the Dark Deception Enhanced upgrade too. Even after all this close to get entertainment, they still get all that bullcrap toxicity around them. Seriously, the content that we've got in the last 2 years, sure, we had to wait 2 years, but the content we got in those 2 years and the content we're getting after the wait of 2 years, back-to-back content that we're about to get, Chapter 4, Dark Deception Enhanced for everyone, then a new DLC for Monsters and Mortals, new base game DLC for Monsters and Mortals, even on the Broken Mask, potentially they grow the game as well. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that a couple of years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, I've decided to join Dark Deception community officially, because I've had some of the best time here. The memories we've made in those 2 years was worth it, and one can only hope that maybe it's time to create even bigger and better memories in the upcoming 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 days left till we get our hands on Chapter 4, and only 3 days left till the final trailer drops. Subscribe! Follow me to SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.